Front space who cannot see me but can listen to me, please come back space. We are starting in 2 minutes. It's right behind you. It's in the south direction. You can make it. Yeah.
But it's also for a really good cause because we are doing a fundraiser. It's to support Pen Face Treaty, and also if we get enough money, then Dhama's gonna ditch dairy, which is why we're all here. So we have 3 prizes. There's 2 commissioned artworks that you can win. by David Louis Ball or Jenny McQueen, and we have a plant-based milk maker that I already told everyone so much about. $20 for one ticket, or if you want to buy 4, it's for 50, or 10 for 100. Again, you can also just give us money for free and still support a good cause. Let us know quickly, Varun and I can still walk around before everybody comes up. Everybody?
Are we, Deepjo, do we have people outside or are we good? We're okay. We're okay. How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel, guys? How do you feel? How do you feel? Toronto Climate Comedy, welcome to your show tonight. We have some people live streaming as well, so hello to them. Thank you so much for joining us. It's amazing, it's incredible. I want to make sure that I start by being honest with you all, right? I'm not a good listener. Everyone told me tonight to break a leg. And I break this. I am a bad listener, that's what's happened. But you all are really serious about me ditching dairy, aren't you? Yeah? Oh my God. Look at you all. It was supposed to be 100 tickets, okay? 100 tickets. We had 120. This place has 80 chairs. I had to rent out 40 chairs for you all. Yeah, and then there are standing chairs and whatnot, and then comedians are just standing. That's because they are poor people. What option do they have? They are looking at me with like real good inspiration and like, oh man, he's sold so many tickets and he'll pay us a lot more. Maybe $25 instead of $20 this time. That's the bar right now, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm trying to break it. I'm trying to break that. But you are really serious about this milk thing, and I'm quite torn, you know, because you are caring for Mother Earth, and I have to look after my own mother. Well, till the age of 18, I used to drink 3 liters of milk daily. 3 liters. I know. Like, my mom, when she finds out something like this is happening, she will lose faith in life. Yeah, because as per her, I'm still gaining height. She's like, how will my boy get taller if he doesn't get his glass of milk? Things are so serious and things are so bad right now that I actually have a flight in the next 20 hours straight to Delhi. Because I'm going to break this news one-on-one to her. This is what's going to happen. But thank you so much for joining us. It's really a wonderful night, and I wanna just start with a brief introduction about me. My name is Dhama. A lot of you know me. I've been selling tickets in park, in Dollarama, in Subway. Everywhere I go, I sell tickets. If you even look at me, I send you 3 messages before my show. Give me a cheer if you got a message from me in the last 3 weeks. I'm so desperate to ditch daily. Yeah. Because I know it's the right thing, but I needed some motivation, you all, yeah? Oh yeah, thank you so much. So my name is Dhama, and I'm a stand-up comedian. I started stand-up comedy maybe 9 or 10 months back now. I'm also climate conscious, so I try to mix these 2 passions to start something called Toronto Climate Comedy. This is our 3rd show. I'm trying to do it once every 2 months. This is our way to kind of get the good people together, give them a good laugh, and do some good work. So this time around, we are raising money for plant-based treaty. Cheer for those guys, man. These are like amazing. In my first couple of shows, we've raised money for Climate North, we've raised money for Toronto Environmental Alliance, and Impact Zero as well. So this time around, it's plant-based treaty, and the idea is right, like just get together and spark some interesting conversations and whatnot. The problem though is like my wife is much more educated than I am. Yeah, she is way more qualified. She is into data science and AI and whatnot. So I was telling her that, look, we sold 60 tickets the first time. In the second show, we sold 80 tickets. And this time we have sold 100 tickets. Isn't that amazing? And she's like, yeah, peripherally, that's a good analysis. But your growth percentage is going down. This is the only room which will get it. So I'm like, thank you so much for the love. But I really appreciate her support. She's amazing. And plant-based treaty guys are amazing as well. Let me tell you a bit about how the show will go on, right? So I'm your host, I'll do some jokes as well. We have a line of around 7 comics and a couple of special surprise talents that will blow your mind away, yeah? And we also have Friends of Climate. You would have seen a couple of female entrepreneurs outside who had their kiosks and stalls. So we call them Friends of Climate. We will bring them on the stage and they will just speak for 2 minutes to you and present what they do. Because it's a stand-up thing, they will also start with a joke. Just figure something out. One of those found out that she's coming on stage 2 minutes back, and she has like 4 minutes to figure out her joke. I'll help you. But it's all okay, it's improv. So I will do that. We'll start with the Friends of Climate. They have been supporting us a lot, and show them your love, show them your care, and then the show will gradually start after that, right? Are you ready to give a lot of your love to the first Friend of Climate? Yeah? Please join me in welcoming Deep Jyot on the stage. Take care there.
Thanks, Dhama. Hello, everyone. It's so nice to not see everyone because I cannot see anyone. So I was told to make a joke, so I searched ChatGPT because I can't make a joke. So, yeah. So my jokes goes like this. Why did the chicken cross the road? Does anyone know? Because there were vegans on the other side, they were eating roasted wheat puffs instead of roasted chicken. Thank you. So, I'd like to start with a personal story. When I moved from India to Canada, I was looking for some healthy food which is tasty, full of Indian flavor as well, and which contains all natural ingredients. But this combination was really hard to find. So, I tried, but I did not like, some things were healthy but not tasty, tasty and healthy but not with Indian flavors, or tasty but not healthy. So, what, I couldn't find anything like that. So, I thought, why not I do something which I'm looking for? I'm not sure how many of you know about Mahatma Gandhi, who is father of nation of India. So he once said that be the change you wish to see in the world. So I thought, why not I do what I'm craving for? So going by that philosophy, I launched my product under my brand, which is named Tad-Bit for Health. So I'd like to introduce you to my newest product, which is called Yummy Wheat Puffs. I'm sure most of you have already tasted them. I've tried to keep them as healthy as possible without any natural without any unnatural thing. Yeah, an unintentional joke. So yeah, without preservatives, without any artificial things, completely vegan, and yes, full of Indian flavors. So yeah, this is my dream snack, and yeah, I launched it 3 weeks back. Uh, Thank you so much. And it is available on Amazon Canada as well as USA. And today I'm also selling it here with 10% off than usual price. So in case you have not tasted, please taste it. And if you like it, you can buy it from me today. And you can follow me in case you want to. You can follow me on Instagram at healthy_n_vegetarian. And please support. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Dhama and Plant-Based Treaty. You guys are doing wonderful job. Thank you so much, everyone.
Your phone. Your phone. Leave your phone. Yeah, even I don't want to take her phone. She's already paid a lot of sponsorship money. But on a serious note, she's really polite. She said that follow me if you can, right? That's what she said. And in comics, you'll see comics like this. You better follow me, okay? Otherwise, you're not getting out of this room. That's what we'll be up to. But I've tasted her snack. It's really a really good balance between taste and health. And obviously, she started with a vegan snack as well, and female entrepreneur, everything is checking the box to make sure that you like just eat it and fill yourself. Like, you can't have more than this. Come on, not tonight. Yeah. All right, are we ready for the next trend of climate? Yeah. We are. Not you after that. So you still have a couple of minutes. I'll bring on stage Mary. Mary, can you come on the stage, please? Mary Nadi. Yeah. All right, so just look at them. All right, so Mary, it's hard to see. We do kind of like a duo here because Mary is really shy, and we had this deal where she's like, I can't get on the stage, I can't get on the stage, I can't get on the stage. I'm like, okay, can you stand on your 2 legs? And she said yes. And I said, all right, then I'll do the talking for you. And if you feel comfortable, if you want to take the mic from me, you can do that. But the thing with Mary is that she perhaps is one of the most experienced vegan real estate agent. Yeah. She's a vegan real estate agent, guys. I know a bunch of us are poor, really poor. Vegans are supposed to be poor. Like we don't go for materialism, right? Like if you are a rich vegan, then you are faking it. How the heck did you become rich if you're a vegan, right? There's something off. Your left brain and right brain are not talking to each other. So, I know a bunch of you are really poor, you maybe cannot afford to buy or sell houses, but maybe you're renting. Come to this lady who's vegan, okay? In case you're buying houses, she'll make sure that the trees in the backyard are also not cut. That's true, right? Yeah. She wants to say something. We did it.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm so proud to support the Plant-Based Treaty, and the fine people at the Plant-Based Treaty do a lot of great work for the environment. So if you haven't already endorsed, please do look them up on their website and endorse the Plant-Based Treaty.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
See, like, suddenly there is... No, that's the vegan love, right? Did you meet her before?
No, she's just wearing heels.
Yeah, and I have this brace, and... It's okay. It's okay. Are you vegan? No? You like, look at these bunch of losers, I'm not with them. Are you meat eater, vegetarian? What are you?
I'm vegetarian. vegetable conscious.
Vegetable conscious. So when you see vegetable, you know it's a vegetable and not a meat. That's how conscious you are. All right, I'll come back to you. But we have the third friend of climate, and then I think that's all we have today. There was one more lady who was supposed to be here, but she's not, unfortunately. But Miss Baker, yeah, please welcome on stage Miss Baker, who's going to tell us. She's going to tell us a bunch of cool stuff that they are up to at Toronto Climate Week.
You were not joking, I can't see any of you. My joke to start this off with is that I found out I was going to be speaking 4 minutes ago, and I talked to my friend about how I would set up Toronto Climate Week, about the geopolitical context that we're in, and how this is really the moment to reimagine Canada and what we can do on climate, and she said, this is a comedy show. So I'm basically here to tell you that we are launching Toronto Climate Week this October. It is October 1. You have likely heard of London Climate Week, New York Climate Week, San Francisco Climate Week, and we are so over it. It is time for Canada to own the climate narrative. We are doing so many things. And climate should really be a conversation just like this. It should be comedy shows, it should be wine bars, it should be the museum. And so that's exactly what we're creating with Toronto Climate Week. It's a festival meets forum, it's not a conference. There are going to be events all around the city. I'm working with a wine bar right now on like wines that shouldn't exist. And we're working with, because it's crazy, the different wines that you can now grow based off of the climate that we're in. We're working with the ROM on their new like climate curator that they have and new exhibits. So it's going to be a fascinating time. It's going to be something that is open to every single level of a person that's interested in climate. So I would highly encourage you not only to attend, but also to volunteer. If you're interested, torontoclimateweek.ca. And then it's October 1 through 3, so we have a calendar where we're constantly updating events. If you would like to participate, you just call us basically and say, I have an idea, and we say, yeah, let's do it on the list. So please let us know. Cool. Is that good?
Careful. You're the best. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's amazing. Toronto Climate Week, guys. We would also put up like a climate comedy thing on October 3rd, Friday. I'll talk more about that at the end of the show. But you see, everything here is women-owned, eh? We had Deep Jyot coming up, we had Mary coming up, we had Miss Baker here coming up for Toronto Climate Week. Society Clubhouse is owned by 2 women, yeah. And then myself, my heart. My heart is owned by my wife. And she's here. Give it up for my wife, guys. She is the reason I'm standing here, yeah. She's the reason I'm standing here tonight. She was the primary applicant on our PR application. I honestly didn't think this would go so well. But she is the reason I'm standing here. And obviously she's also earning and I'm not, and she pushed me out of the house saying that you would better get something as well. But so that's another reason I'm standing here. We have a bunch of people who have been to this show before, right? You have been either to the April show or the June show. Give me a cheer if you've been to the previous shows. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I love you guys, but you are irritating. You come each time, I have to prepare new jokes each time. That's just a lot of pressure. And you're coming here thinking that this will help you with climate anxiety, it will. But if you've been here like twice or thrice, I think you need professional help. There is a limit of how much you can get in $20-25 in this economy, right? I don't know why I'm looking at Vicky, but Vicky, please keep coming. The day I don't see you in the audience, I might not be able to. I'm already fumbling. You see that? Just by the thought of that, I'm fumbling. All right. Okay, we have cheered for everyone here, but I want you to give me the biggest cheer if you care for climate. On 1, 2, 3, go for it. Thank you so much. And people ask me, how do you identify vegans in your audience? And I'm like, whenever I do that, vegans cheer the loudest. And then they faint. And then they faint, right? But you know, it's all good. I love vegans. Obviously, I love vegans. I'm supposed to almost getting there now very quickly. The thing is, vegans they eat. Irony. Vegans are the most ironic people that I've met. They have so much love, compassion, care for the animals that they have nothing left for humans. Vegans are the most non-violent people in terms of action, but the most violent people in terms of body language. I was having lunch with a vegan friend, and she was talking about Mahatma Gandhi and the principles of non-violence. Yeah, and the topic of my dairy addiction came up. And I could see her body getting tensed, her eyes were narrowing, and she picked up both the knives on the table. Even though soup was being served. You know, like, H is silent in honesty, we don't call it honesty. Vegan is actually, we have gun. The body language gun. And they're really passionate, and they should be. They really push you. They try to convince you, and like, not convert is not the right term, but maybe educate you is the right term, as I've been told by plant-based treaty people. We are educating. Of course you're educating. But when they educate, they bring sex in the discussion as well to grab their attention. So this friend tells me, like, having plant-based diet is like using condom while having sex. Yeah, I'm like, what? And she's like, and then she explains to me, like, one, it's a healthy option. Two, it doesn't leave the environment around you in a mess. And if you keep your eyes closed, you won't know the difference. It's kind of growing behind. Like, I know there's a delay in laughter based on if you are vegan or not, and based on if you're getting sex or not. half of us is like, condom? I haven't seen that for ages. You are vegetable conscious, right? Are you condom conscious as well? No? You're not in a relationship?
I am it.
Okay. Yeah, and that's why you're not vegan. The day you have plant-based diet, I don't want to go too much into it. I'm a clean comic, and this is supposed to be a clean show. We have sponsors here. So just stay on the vegetable thing. But yeah, that's okay. That's vegan, right? Like they would do that. But do we have meat eaters in the house? Meat eaters, give me a whoop whoop. Yeah. It's okay, right? It's all cool. Yeah. I have news for you all, right? I have news for you all. So, I saw this is scientifically backed, that the more meat you eat, the chances of you having erectile dysfunction go up. And chances of you having constipation go up. So stuff isn't coming out one way or the other. There is so much testosterone inside of you, and so much meat getting collected inside of you, that this leads to a disease called metesterone. Yeah. And in rare circumstances, it has the symptom of you running for the US president 3 times in a row. I mean, if shit cannot come through normal passages, it has to come through his mouth. Vicky, new jokes so far? New jokes, right? I'll repeat a couple of them on public demand and then. Who's left? Vegetarians, give me a cheer. So vegetarians, right? These vegetarians can't make up their mind. don't date a vegetarian. They have commitment issues. They're like, kill an animal? Not okay. Hurt an animal? Okay. If they are in a relationship, they'll be like, kill my partner? No, not okay. Cheat on my partner? Okay. Yeah, don't fool around with vegetarians. And I've also seen that, yeah, we are right on track. Did I miss a category? I'm a vegetarian, right? Mostly, yeah. So yeah, it's you all thought it's a therapy for you, and I'm coming here for like money. No, there's no money. I'm coming here for my free therapy as well. All right, I just overload everything. I tell you all about my wife, my grandfather, my neighbor, and then go home and sleep. But I am a vegetarian. What I've seen, and this is based on my own research, that vegans and meat eaters drive very differently on the highway. Vegans are mostly always on the rightmost, slowest lane because they have to look out for their electric vehicle range. Yeah? And they're also always ready to brake if an animal comes through, which is good. But for God's sake, do not brake if you see a bird 100 meters high. That's like using 3 condoms. There is a point when too much safety becomes unsafe itself. Yeah. And meat eaters on the leftmost are on the leftmost lane, the fastest lane, right? Always driving so fast. I mean, with so much animal blood on your hands, you have to drive really fast if you're running away from your conscience. Yeah. We know where this crowd is. But it's okay, we are all on a journey, right? Meat eaters are also on a journey. Yeah, they're on a journey to hell. Yeah, but by the way, I referenced 3 condoms just to make sure, like 1 condom, okay, 3 condom, not okay. In case you're going that way. Yeah, I don't know why I'm picking on you. I'll get off the stage pretty quickly, and then someone else will pick on you, so you'll be fine. I know. But climate change is here. It's in our living room. We agree that, right? It's here. It's live. It's present. It's in our living room, in our kitchen, in our bedroom. You can see climate change. But there are climate change non-believers still out there. I see that climate change non-believers look at cyclones, look at floods, look at heat waves, the same way that I look at unfinished household chores. The mess has reached my bedroom, but I would rather ignore it than acknowledge it. Climate change non-believers, they look at snowfall in the winter and they ask, where is global warming? I point a clean spot on the floor and ask my wife, the house is clean, what are you worried about? That's what I'm doing. But I was moving around grocery stores to check out what's happening in the meat section. And I saw a pretty good marketing thing about grass-fed cows and corn-fed chicken. And like, cows supposed to eat grass and chicken is supposed to eat corn. How can doing the most basic stuff become like a strength? Yeah? It's like me saying that I'm the most eligible bachelor out there because I don't have herpes. Or I'm supposed to be the most eligible employee for promotion this year because I don't turn up on Zoom meetings naked. Yeah, it's insane. Like looking at that way, it is what it is. But you like climate events like these? You like coming to those, right? You make it amazing. I love these as well, right? Coming out of a climate event like this, there's this happy feeling in my stomach. Yeah, it kind of looks to me that everyone got married to everyone else. People talk so deeply with each other, we connect so well, right? There's no distraction, there is this deep bond. And the reason we do this is because nobody else talks to us. Why would anyone talk to us, right? We don't like shopping, we don't like traveling, bunch of us are vegans, right? Given a choice, I would stop hanging out with myself. Yeah. I don't know about our carbon footprint, but our social footprint for sure is going down, guys. Yeah, that's where we are. But I'll leave you with this one, and then I'll call the first comic. Yeah, are we ready? Like in a bit to call the first comic? So, constipation is tough. Constipation is tough shit, eh? I was struggling with constipation, and I went to see a doctor. The doctor was a white doctor, and I'm like, doctor, what's wrong with me? And he's like, Dhama, to rule out serious stuff, we have to do colonoscopy on you. I'm like, colono, doctor, that's too much English. And isn't that something your people did on my people 200 years back already? He's like, no, that was colonization. I'm like, okay. So he tells me what a colonoscopy is. And I'm like, doctor, if you really want to see what's deep, dark, and damaged inside of me, just come to my stand-up shows. This mic reminds me of my first kiss right now. Yeah, it's kind of feeling like I'm having my first kiss because before coming on the stage, I had butterflies in my stomach. Yeah. Right now, I'm a little breathless with passion. And I really don't care if you like it or not. On that note, let me bring the first comic on the stage. Please give it up as I bring on stage Jerry.
How are we doing today? Great, thank you all for coming. My name is Jarek, and if you can't tell, I am here today because I didn't get enough attention as the only child. You think it's for climate? I'm here to trauma dump. No, I'm not gonna trauma dump. I am a little stressed out though. I'm stressed out. I've been on a climate crisis spiral recently because my houseplants kept on dying on me. Okay? It doesn't really make sense because I've been giving the same quarter cup water to all my plants this whole time. All of a sudden they are asking for more. They're just like dying, right? My plants are acting like my iPhone battery when my Apple Care runs out. It's like, what happened, dude? Like, I know there's a heat wave out there, but we're doing the same thing here. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, fine. I got a confession to make. I actually just forgot to water my plants, and the plants belong to my girlfriend. She does not know her plants are dying, so that's the crisis right now. That's my climate crisis. No, I'm a little stressed out. I'm also stressed out because I've been interviewing recently. I've been trying to get a new job. And let me ask everyone a question. You guys seem like a group of very smart people here. Let me ask everyone a question. When you go for a handshake in a professional setting, right? Make some noise if you look for the hand. Okay. Make some noise if you look for the eyes. Yeah. Okay, half the people and the other half is just jobless. That's cool. Fun employment, guys. Yeah. I asked the same question to my girlfriend right before the interview, day before interview, and she insisted that you gotta look them in the eyes, right? That's how you show respect and leave a good impression. And we even practice. We're like eyes up, hands up, shake, right? The day comes, I went to the interview, saw the interviewer down the hall. I'm like, you know the deal. You know how it goes. Eyes up, hands out. So I scissored him. It was a 1 finger to 2 finger scissor. In my opinion, way too intimate. We connected through our interdigital webbings, okay? I think it would have been less awkward if I just French kissed him. At least I could have been like, yo, I'm European, that's how we do it back home. So that happened. happened, and the guy didn't make it better either. When I scissored him, which by the way, crazy sentence to say out loud. When I scissored him, he just went, "Oh no, that's not good." I don't know why every time I do that joke, he's Chinese. He's actually white. So he said that, and I was just, I wanted to die, right? Throughout the whole interview, I'm like, I'm gonna kill my girlfriend's plants. I'm gonna do that. Take my revenge. So that happened, and that's been pretty rough. Anyway, I've been trying to write a few more climate-related jokes recently, and it's been going horribly. The more I write, the more depressing it got, you know? I was reading what I wrote to myself and just thought, these were supposed to be jokes. Sounds more like a eulogy. I don't like it. One joke just went, "We used to have trees," end of joke. That's it. That's a sad statement. That's the only thing. So to get some inspiration, I started watching sustainable lifestyle content on TikTok. I thought that might give me some ideas, but instead of useful tips, I just thought things that my grandma used to do growing up. Turns out, if you want to be sustainable, you just got to be poor. You can't be wasteful if you have nothing to waste, right? That's what I took away from that. I give you an example. One video I saw said to reuse your food and takeout containers for your pantry storage, right? Until the age of 12, I thought that was the only way you can get pantry storage. I found out that, I didn't know people were out here buying containers. I found out at a sleepover in grade 6 at Kevin's. Kevin's obviously white. Kevin's family got disposable income, right? And so when Kevin opened his cupboard, I was like, "Yo, are these new? What's happening? Where are your Activia tubs?" Got some yogurt around here. That's cool. Go yogurt. Oh, that's so funny. You guys know the yogurt brand. The other video I saw said to reuse water that you plan to dump, reuse a second time. And growing up, grandma didn't waste any water growing up, right? We had 2 buckets. First bucket, we used it to store water that we used to wash our face or our hand, and we used that water to flush our toilets. I didn't have flush lever growing up. My grandma took it out. She was like, "There's a hole there, you're not using it. Only a bucket," right? And then I went to Kevin's. Kevin's out here living lavishly, okay? Kevin is pressing full flush on number 1s. Don't ask me why I know his number 1, it's not relevant. But I was like, "Yo, full tank? That's 3 face washes. What the hell's going on?" Kevin's out here flushing like he got a maxed out RRSP account. That's crazy. And the other bucket, before I forget, the other bucket, we used it to store water that we use to wash our vegetables, and we use that to water our plants, right? This bucket really brought back all my memories, because I used to call this bucket a urinal. I peed in it, I used to pee in it. It didn't matter how it smelled, because the plants, thriving, okay? Grandma didn't know why our plants were thriving. It needed nitrogen. That's what it needed. And now, whenever I go to a dive bar, I'm just like, it smells like my childhood. What's going on? It's so familiar. My goodness. Anyway, that was a long-winded way for me to say I'm going to pee on my houseplants to save my relationship. All right, thank you, everybody. My name is Jerry.
Derek, everyone, yeah. If he comes home, what you need to hide your plans, okay? Alright, I'll bring the next calling up. Please give it up, give it all your love for Leslie!
Hi, how are you doing? So my name is Leslie Hetherington, and people always want to call me Heather. Yeah. Now, I don't know who this Heather Hetherington is, but her parents should be shot for lack of imagination. Now, people also tell me that I have high energy, and some people have the nerve to say, oh, it's too high. What's their problem? I'm like a public service. I'm cheaper than coffee and a lot less addictive than Coke. Oh, no. So years ago, a comedian once said, tragedy plus time equals comedy. So I guess the good news is, eventually, we'll all laugh at climate change. Okay, the bad news is, we're gonna miss some of the jokes because it's really hard to hear underwater. But the dolphins will love it. But as Jared just said, it's kind of a sad thing with climate change. You know, we can say we've got trees. Well, I think it really is a sad situation because one of the reasons we have a tough time addressing climate change is because it's a mental health issue. You see, the climate is depressed. It's got trauma, way back, biblical trauma, going back to Noah and the Great Flood. It shed so many tears over that breakup. And then Chernobyl hit. Bam! Full-on meltdown. Literally. Now these days, the climate's trying to self-medicate. But we don't grow enough weed to cover all that methane gas. So, I think the climate is being forced to change so that it will fit in. So it says, yeah, it's, you know, you can't beat them, join them, right? So, okay, I'll be hotter. Okay, I'll be moodier. Okay, I'll ghost the polar bears. But you see, the planet really doesn't need saving. It needs therapy, which I know many of you are trying to give it. But the challenge is, it's got this toxic X on the right, particularly out west in Alberta. But you know, climate change action, I think, is pretty hard. So maybe we need to make it a little more fun, or as they say in the marketing world, add some sex and sizzle. So we could have ads like, buy a heat pump to cool down after those steamy nights. Save your energy for pure pleasure. Cool your house, not your passion. So any marketing people in the crowd? Get on top of that now, okay? Or what about, ladies, ditch the dryer, use a clothesline. But don't just use it for your regular laundry. Hang those cute slinky outfits that you used to fit into. Right where all your neighbors can see them. That way, they're gonna think you're ageless and hotter than LA in August. But we do get some solutions messed up, like Ontario's Blue Box program. Yeah, it feels like a hoarder on ecstasy designed it. Because right now you've got only Waterloo will take your Tetra Pak packages to recycle, but only on Tuesdays. Markham will take your empty paint and aerosol cans, but without lids. I think it's some kind of weird ritual. And Brampton, oh, they'll take your plastic flower pots, but only in friendly colors. So what we've got right now is you've got to drive across the province to visit friends, not for dinner parties, for garbage exchange parties. Hi, I brought some nice French wine and I've got some Swedish juice boxes just for you to recycle. Because nothing says climate action better than a 50-kilometer drive to recycle 3 juice boxes. But you know, I am trying to do my bit for the environment. So I drive a rechargeable Prius hybrid. Any Prius drivers here? What about rechargeable hybrids? Plain hybrids? Well, you see, what I drive is what we would call a fascist-free option. But the weird thing about these rechargeable hybrids is they turn you into an eco-vigilante. Yeah, you see, the more you coast, the more energy you make. So when I'm going down these narrow, steep roads, I hit the brakes, crawl right down to 10 kilometers an hour. The guy behind me in his gas-guzzling SUV, he's gripping the steering wheel like it's his last artery. And parking lots, they're my sweet spot. Because, yeah, a hybrid becomes a silent stalking machine. So I go up, I sneak up really close to those folks who strut down the middle of the laneway in the parking lot like they own the asphalt. You know those kind? Yeah. When I get within about 2 feet, bam, I hit the horn. Kids cry, groceries fly. And once in a while, there's a little heart attack. Now, I'm really not a bad person. I just believe in renewable energy and renewable grudges. But I am a very generous mother. So my son and his wife live up in Markham, and when I go to visit them, I fill the Prius with gifts. Lots of empty aerosol and paint for their blue bin. And I think that's my time, right? I haven't even seen the light. Or do I have more? Are we good? We're good? That is, okay. So, there's so many lights here, like I can't see your faces, but you've been a great audience, and look forward to the ads. And I'm now going to turn it over to your next comic, who is Tashar. So come on up, Tashar.
Thank you everyone for coming out for climate on a Friday evening. See what love can do. You love climate more, or do you hate Dhama drinking dairy? See what hate can do? 120 people, that's a lot on a Friday evening. I think this is the largest Canadian gathering I have seen since I've been to Canada. The one before this was my Canadian friend's wedding. And he said, it's huge, guys, it's a huge wedding. There's so many people. I said, yeah, I'm from India, man. 120 people? They're going to be left after the wedding to clean up. I thought I'm coming for a climate show, so I'm going to use the city's bikes, the bike chair. And I struggled to find a bike, I struggled to find a docking space, but I still managed. But I was run over around 3 times, almost. They were trying to take care of my carbon footprint. But my name is Tushar, guys, and I'm from India. Tushar, the name, means snow. I was named Snow when I was born in the hottest part of India. My grandma named me Snow, and that tells you that Indians are ambitious or delusional. She named me after something that 3 generations in my family had only read about in books. It's like magical, mystical moment. It's like someone in Canada naming their kid affordable housing. So I came to Canada to make money and fight climate change. So ambition and delusion. Comes in the family. I came to Canada to achieve the Canadian dream. Do you know what that is? Canadian dream is what I work hard for, from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And even though I spend half my salary on rent, I at least save up the rest for groceries. I heard the Canadian dream is about high levels of achievement. And I have achieved high levels of credit card debt. And I also heard the Canadian dream is about free healthcare. And that one checks out. I fractured my thumb last year. And I got free top-notch medical treatment yesterday. But yeah, any immigrants in the audience? Oh, let's go! Let's go back home. That's what politicians are asking us to do, go back home. And believe me, I do want to go back home. But Air Canada is on strike. Not anymore, that's true. But think about it, out of everyone, the thing that is saving immigrants is late-stage capitalism. Irony in that. It's crazy. But I come from a city in India called Delhi. Anyone from Delhi in the audience? Yeah. Delhi has the worst climate, but at least the people are even worse. Sorry guys, people from Delhi. People from Delhi are angry, I know. Please don't break my leg after the show. Because I still have to stand in line for my family doctor. I don't have one.
I will meet you outside the door after this.
You should go back home, I think. It's worse climate. It's all sort of pollutions. Air pollution was so bad that we got told you should close your windows, don't go out, wear a mask. And it was so bad that the city was the 3rd most polluted city in the world. Delhi was a close 4th. I was talking about Toronto. But I know you guys are educated bunch, you're literate, you read a lot, you know everything. And there's a lot of fake news going around. It's based on hate. They always want someone to blame, right? For the air pollution, they started blaming the forest. So they just hate nature. You know what they should blame? The immigrants. Like me from Delhi, who bought the air pollution with us. So, yeah, that's all fake news. I'm telling you what's the new news. We got all the air pollution, and I heard a Canadian saying, you third world people, you make Canada third world again, or bring all your problems here. I can't recognize Canada. I can't recognize Canada. I'm like, bro, you can't see Canada. It's all the smoke here. Take care of that. But thanks to say, I finally feel at home. Okay, I'll end with this. Things I used to do in India because I was poor, I do in Canada because I'm poor with a purpose. I save the planet and I stay healthy. So I use the public transport. Okay, TTC. TTC got a new CEO and I was on the TTC and I saw the CEO of the TTC in the TTC. And I heard the first order of business for the CEO of TTC was that he's going to take the TTC every day to work. And I'm like, what's that not happening before? It's like the CEO of Google using Bing. It's like Elon Musk using Truth Social. But he said he wanted to understand the problems of people, that's why he's using TTDC, and he got one problem right out of the gate, guys. He was standing. No CEO safe from any bed bugs. And I had a couple of suggestions from him. The first was to change the signs in the TTC. I walk in, I stand on the platform and I see the sign there and it says, thinking of suicide? Call this helpline. I'm like, I was not thinking about it till now. You know who else deserves to die? No, I'm kidding. They don't deserve. I just hate them to death. That's it. The people who run up on an escalator when it's going up. You're gonna save 5 seconds, and whatever you're doing is not that important, bro. If your job was that important, you would not be in the TTC in the first place. But yeah, I still do take the TTC, and thanks for everyone for coming out. Yeah, that's my time. I'm gonna invite my Dhama.
Right, yeah, Tushar everyone, eh? Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. He's the only comic, if I'm not wrong, who's been with me on all the 3 shows of Toronto Climate Comedy. Yeah. Still doesn't get paid as much as he wants. But it's okay, he's here for the passion, right? Yeah. The next act, I don't have words to kind of do justice to what he will do because I am stupid. For the first time ever on Toronto Climate Comedy, we'll have a poet. Yeah. That was the wild surprise act, like variety act. And someone asked me, is the guy doing like spoken word poetry? And the dumb guy that I am, like, I hope he will speak some words. Please give it up as I bring on stage JCC.
Hey y'all. Hi. Well, you're here for some comedy and stuff, but get ready to be a little depressed. I cry 9 days a week. Okay, so the first poem is called "Sometimes I Can't Breathe in the Summer." A gray cloud looms overhead, casting a shadow that blocks out the sun. Planes hit turbulence in clouds like these. Is that a pending storm or just dirty air? Plumes of smoke haze sting our eyes, vision distorted. Blurred outlines of buildings only 3 blocks away. The air is so thick I'm breathing in pumpkin soup. I inhale twice to feel half as full. My allergies were bad enough. Now pollen has a man-made accomplice. But the funny thing is, why we have so much pollen? The city only planted male trees, so now they're blowing their load in the wind without any flowers to take it. The government was the only one that received a money shot, though. They didn't want any female plants so that they didn't have to clean up the sticky mess of fruit. Imagine that. Life without messes. Haven't they heard of childbirth? Oh, right. They tried to control a woman's rights and nature's due course, so of course they hate to be called out for the mess they create. So now I'm creating more mess, blowing my nose every 5 seconds, or I'm dripping my snot trail everywhere I go. Nose stuffy, eyes watery, throat scratchy. Good thing there were smoke signals in the air so they can find me gasping. Peace. Thank you. Okay, so the last one is called NIMBYs Keep Looking in My Backyard. Yesterday, I found out the government passed Bill C-5, Protect Ontario by Unleashing Our Economy Act. An act sounds about right. Theater that's become life. An act filled with marketing jargon, protect by unleashing, not protect by protecting. Unleashing is a word of aggression. Unleashing means to crack open and expose for all to see. Unleashing leads to pilfer, pillage, and poverty. Who are we really protecting? What are we really protecting? When law has been passed that sidesteps other laws, when law has been passed that turns a blind eye to our destructive history destined to repeat it, when law has been passed that silences indigenous voices, though their voices will echo long after ours disappear, when law has been passed that merits progress over protection, progress over safety, progress over every life's right to exist, plants wither, people exploited, lands poisoned, air thick, animals disappear. Not in my backyard, people say in the city, but they'll lay to waste the oldest backyard for a road, a single family home, for a spa. By grabbing that land, if anyone wants to build again, all they have to say is, not in my backyard, and they'll march into someone else's backyard and take it. Thank you for the heavy topics. Let's bring on Dhama once again. Hey, thanks y'all.
Yeah, and we'll keep the surprise variety acts rolling. Yeah, for the first time on Toronto Climate Comedy Stage, we have a climate comic musician / singer. Yeah, things are getting interesting and more interesting. Yeah, so please be ready for this really amazing act by Jay.
Thanks so much, everyone. This is an amazing event. Let's give it up for Dhama. So I do climate work by day and musical climate comedy by night. And I'm excited to share some songs with you. Just so you know, this first song, well, actually both songs are kind of satire and don't necessarily reflect my personal views. But let's start with one. 3, 2, 1. I care about the climate. I care about it so much. I care about the climate. Let's do something about it. And stuff. I think I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Thought I turned that off. Okay. Just pick up. Let's order some Uber Eats. Let's fly to Japan. We could go on a road trip. We can drive with my gas-powered minivan. Or we could go to Australia. Oh wait, there's wildfire smoke there. Okay, well, let's just go to Hawaii. Oh wait, there's also forest fires there. Okay, then let's go to British Columbia. Oh wait, there's also wildfires there. I know, we'll just stay here in Toronto. Oh wait, there's also wildfire smoked here. Staycations, they're so hot right now. I care about the climate. That's why I'm an investment banker. Satire. I care about the climate. Sure, the Amazon's burning, but Amazon stock is on fire. I care about the climate, and I'm gonna do something about it in like 10 years, because I'm sure that the climate can wait till I retire. So for now, can I get a beer? But I care about the climate, and that's why I order Uber Eats on eco-friendly mode. I care about the climate, that's why I I don't know. But I care about the climate. That's why I'm singing this song, I think. I care about the, I don't care about the, I care about the, wait, what were we talking about? I care about the client, the climate. Or I will after my trip to Poland. And for now, I'll just change the climate with my air conditioning remote. Thanks so much, everyone. Like I said, that was satire. But don't worry, I actually have come up with a solution for climate change. You folks are some of the first to hear it. So I'm excited to tell you about it. I'm coming to you live from the Climate Change Center. And though we've mostly given bad news, I've got some good news that will surely make your day. 'Cause we found a way to fix climate change. It's just 11 little digits that will make your day. It's just 11 little letters that will pave the way, because Taylor Swift is gonna fix climate change. And she told me that herself in my dreams. But Taylor's gonna get all her followers to stop emitting, and she's also going to stop flying on private jets. Taylor told me that the Eras Tour was purely preparation for this, and those bracelets have subliminal messages. They say that you should not emit, and also don't vote for the devil. And Taylor told me that the reason she started dating Travis Kelce was purely for climate change reasons. I knew it. She's gonna get him to get the NFL fans to also stop emitting, and they'll just play games in total darkness. That's the word from Taylor Swift. Don't know what she was on about at the end there, but scientists around the globe have met, and with Taylor's plan, we're confident that we're gonna meet society's goals, because our machine learning engineers and our meteorologists have plotted the course, and with Taylor's plan, we're gonna hit 1.5, because it's climate change. Taylor's version, and it's climate change with Travis Kelce too. And Taylor's gonna make a campaign. It's gonna be bigger than the Barbie movie, and Dua Lipa's gonna join, and everyone's gonna join. There'll be no more climate issues, no more wildfires or natural disasters, because Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, everyone! Yeah, carrying on with surprise like that. So this one is amazing. It's my home favorite. And yeah, guys, what you can hear here, you can also hear outside. So if you want to get your drinks or go to the washroom, you can do that. Like, come back as well. Like, just don't stand here and make it another show, because I'll be around. I'll push you. I know how to push with one hand. Okay, I can do that. So grab your drinks. We have maybe 30 to 35 minutes of the show remaining. But you will be able to hear things outside and you won't miss it. And then Society Clubhouse made me say that so that they keep my rent cheap. Talking of cheap people. I'm just kidding. This is a person who's a very close friend. He has a golden heart. Please give it up as I bring on stage Pratha.
Beautiful Dhama, yes, putting up such a great show, great guy. My name is Prathaviraj Purohit. When I moved here, I shortened my name to Pratha. Because once while saying my full name, a white man died. work permit, so I cannot do that apparently. It's just jokes, guys, please. I don't know if there's anybody from immigration in this crowd. Again, just jokes. I'm originally from Mumbai. I moved to US in 2016 for a good life, and then Uncle Orange got elected. So I was checking Twitter every day to see if I have to go back. But then I heard everybody say, we're going to move to Canada, we're going to move to Canada. So I said, I want to understand what the fuss is all about. So I was really missing my motherland, and my visa also expired. So I moved to Brampton. I'm just kidding, guys, I live in Mississauga. They don't let you leave Brampton, they stop you at Mississauga. Again, just jokes if anybody from Brampton is in the crowd. Not trying to die tonight, just doing comedy. I'm also a vegetarian. I love mushrooms. I know this set is being live streamed. So, Dhama, how much time do I have? A minute? Reminds me of immigration here. In case I sound familiar, I used to work at a call center. This is probably the second time you're hearing my voice. For 3 years of my life, I did this. I would pick up the phone and be like, thank you for calling Dell Technical Support. My name is Peter. How may I help you today? And every time the lady on the other side would go, finally, an American. I was in Mumbai. And like, yes, ma'am, you've reached Brooklyn, New York. How you doing? This set is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Thank you. I need to go, but I really appreciate all of you showing up tonight. Please, a round of applause for yourselves. I usually put out the flyers for my Instagram at Mumbai Comic. I get 70 likes, all of them in India. Nobody comes for my shows here. So thank you very much for listening and have a nice night.
Thank you, brother. Talking of accents, you would have realized I have a strong accent. Yeah, I have a strong Canadian accent. This used to be called the Indian accent, but there's so many of us here now, eh? Yeah. More are coming. More are coming. Do whatever you want, Canada. Like build a wall, like tighten your immigration laws. Even if 1% Indians come through, that's 15 million of us. Do the maths, yeah? And I'm not even talking about Pakistanis and Bangladeshis. We are the same product, different branding. Yeah. So do the maths, Canada. What happens if Pakistanis and Bangladeshis also come through? But can you do the maths, Canada? You can't. That's why you got us in the first place, yeah, right? Yeah, and you must be guessing I'm good at maths. I am good at maths. Yeah. If you, ma'am, give me $20 and ask for $5 back, I can quickly calculate how much I'm left with. I'm left with $20. I don't believe in giving back to white people. Because you still owe me like $200,000 even if you give me $20. You're smiling. It's good. It's all in good jest. Yeah. I love everything here. But there's kind of like a classification, even though I did not want to do it, but it's business and I just keep experimenting and keep learning things. There is the first 3 rows are premium rows and the rest of them are just rows. There's a class divide here. There's premium, there is general seat. There is rich people, there is poor people. There are people with job in clean tech, people looking for job in clean tech. People who are vegan by choice and people who are vegan because they can't afford meat. And I was thinking, how do I make this a special experience for you all, like the front 3 rows, right? And I thought that I could do a couple of jokes. I do a couple of jokes like these. And I was also thinking, like you see in business class, in airlines, when you go in business class, they give you like that wet hot towel to like clean your face. I thought I'd also bring some towels in for you. But then I thought that you would be like blaming me for increasing my carbon footprint. So I skipped that idea. Yeah. That's where I am with that. But maybe it's going to happen next time. What I think is that people think of climate change sometimes. The people look at climate change and the fight against climate change the way you look at a doomed marriage. It's pretty much the same. Like, you know that sometime back you were part of the problem. You contributed to the problem. And you know that there's no chance. But you're doing your best to save what you can for your children. Yeah. I wish everyone here the best in their marriages at least. That's all I can wish for here at least. Yeah, and I know Donald Trump thinks of climate change the same way that my wife thinks of my comedy career. She shouts down when I bring it up. She says she doesn't believe in it and calls it fake news. And the worst, there are a few surprises here when I came to Canada, and one of those was peanut allergy. Yeah, anyone here has peanut allergy? That's good. Yeah, that's why you're here. But I was like, peanut allergy? We don't have peanut allergy back home in India, because the thing is, peanuts are so affordable. They are so cheap, and India is a poor country. And if peanuts are the only thing you can afford to eat, you can't afford to have an allergy to that. You are dying one way or the other. So rather die with your stomach full. Yeah? And we also don't have pollen allergy. There's pollen allergy here. Pollen is so soft, so beautiful, so cute. Like how could you have allergy to pollen? And it's not like we don't have pollen in India. But pollution kills pollen first. Before pollen can kill us. Yeah. And I also want to give a shout out to someone. This one is kind of going to be very interesting, right? I don't know if you guys know that whatever money you donate to plant-based treaty, that is matched by a secret donor. 100% matched by a secret donor. So if you're giving $10, $10 is being given by a secret donor. I don't know who that secret donor is, right? That person could be in the room right now. It's so exciting. It's so secretive, right? So everyone, look to your right, and see if this person on your right is the secret donor. Look to your left, and guess if the person on your left is the secret donor. Now look within. Did you one night have too much to drink and committed to match these donations of plant-based treaty? Are you the secret donor? You are not. Look at me, I have an announcement to make. I am the secret donor. I mean, if nobody wants to take credit, like there is this egoistic stand-up comedian out here, I will take all the credit out there in this world. Yeah. Anyone been to Quebec? This season? It's amazing. First thing you see when you go to Quebec, first thing I realized was French. Yeah, there's so much French. This French is very polite, very lovely, very beautiful. I wish I could speak French. Yeah, my wife does speak French. I barely know any words. I just know the basic words. Can you guess the basic words I know of French, Vicky? Anything else? Yeah, anything else? I know none of those. The only two French words I know are French fries and French kiss. And my wife doesn't let me have any of it. Alright, are you ready for your next act? We are? Okay. For the first time ever doing stand-up comedy on stage, you have to give her 10 times more love than you have given to any other comic before. Please give it up as I bring on stage Christine. And 1 second, Anita, sorry. This is where we now switch off the live broadcast. Yeah? this is the part of the show. And sorry, live supporters, I know there are millions of out there. I love you all. But if we can stop the live stream, please. Yeah? All right.
Oh, thank you. Wow, you really can't see Dean's spot.